Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. I was trying to think about what we could do after having succeeded with the Elementalist's quest. We still have the Berserker at level 4 and the Elementalist at level 5, which means we're in the worst possible place for being a party level 3. I thought maybe we could go after one of the relic quests. So perhaps going after partner in crime, trying to get through the dungeon with our mercenaries intact and picking up a piece of armor. It's not a huge amount of experience to get, but we're going to have ability experience throughout. I think it's worth giving this a go. In terms of ornate chests, we need to save one left for the quartermaster, but the others are all up for grabs. So there's nothing to stop us making a little bit of progress on this. You ask around in Scurvy Bay for any rumours of recent shady business startups, and are disappointed to end up with about 50 tip-offs. After a number of false leads, you reach a warehouse that has potential. Bandits can be seen carrying various pieces of weapons and armour in crates inside, so you go to investigate. Creep into a side room, reckon this is the place. But there are a lot of workers. We'll have to get in and out sharpish. Okay, for the Berserker, we'll go for Protector. Just to make sure that the Elementalist doesn't fall over. And for the Elementalist, we'll go for Die Hard. I don't think it's likely, but I think Workhorse is less likely. So we'll see how this goes. Pass through a couple of rooms without incident, but enter the next room. The alarm is raised. How did you get in? Intruders! These bandits seem better outfitted than most. Best not try and kill them all. Recover the armor and get out. Okay, right. All bandits have shield and +1 attack. Jeez, this could be nasty. It would be good to push him back. Just flat, it would be good to push him back. It'd be good to stun him. And what have we got to do? We're going to come around here to this room, and I assume there's going to be a chest on the way. Okay, well, between the two of us, we should be able to manage something. What we could do is we could go for Resolute Stand to move into here and put on Retaliate and then just start beating on this guy. It's good to remember that we have Fatal Fury. And if we do Numb the Pain, we'll suffer a little bit of damage, but we'll have a shield at the end of it, which is probably worthwhile for us in terms of helping out. Over this side, if we go slowly, we can catch them both with the crystallizing blast. And we could potentially, well, we're going to be a bit too far for Winter's Edge. We could potentially get another shot off, maybe Burial, to do a bit more damage. Okay, I kind of like that as an idea. So the Ultra Elite's going to attack 5, range 6. That is nasty. We're going to at least give them a disadvantage, but that is going to be painful. So step on in, skip the movement. And we're going to take a little bit of damage in order to get the shield. We won't use the Jagged Sword at this point. I think this is probably going to be worth it. Interestingly, they are moving out of sequence for what I was expecting. Okay. Well, I think it's probably best if we get the wound on you. And we'll get the regular attack on you. And we'll try it that way. Not particularly keen on how this has ended up going. Okay, that's helped. That's a lot of damage, but Fatal Fury, less than half the difference between your maximum current. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can kill anyone with 4 hit points or less. So we could just kill this one outright with Fatal Fury. We could also probably just kill it using the bottom ability, which is a bit of a shame. If we use From the Brink, we can push you back. And Fatal Fury to kill you just so it's done. As a safety precaution, we can say Infernal Vortex and Shaping the Ether to get a stun out. So you're still going to be mobile after you take damage from that. No, you're going to die from that. So you're the one we want to stun just in case. Well, Fatal Fury's not really going to be necessary, but... Skip the movement, push you back to here. He will die on his turn. We may as well use the Fatal Fury because we'll get... he's an elite. Undo, we're just going to do a regular attack 4. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Let's say bounce back to step onto that and grab the money. And we can do Shiny Distraction to grab this one first of all. We can open the door to the next room. And trust that Stoking Hail is going to be within range of anything. Let's move in with Gravel Vortex. We can always make ourselves invisible if we need to. So step on, grab this. Open the door. They are not going to be in range. Oh my god, that is a horrible combination. He neglected to mention his business partner was a harrower. Yeah, too late to worry about that. Grab the armor and get out the back door. So, what have we got? You're just going to stay still. You're going to move forward, so you're going to come closer. You're going to do some ranged shenanigans. So I think we want to actually be back rather than close to any of that. Okay, right, we need to get in and do some damage. Probably better if we draw them in here, actually. Furious Aid on ourselves, and let's say break the chains for now. And we're going to pull back over here, I think. Lava Eruption and Winter's Edge. Winter's Edge, nothing's close enough, unfortunately. But it is something that we could... If we go a little slower, we could make it work. We're just going to take a hit first. Yeah, the hound's going to come in and hit us. A little bit of damage. A lot of bit of damage, and we're now stuck. Damn, I should have gone quick. Okay, we kind of need to be invisible. Also think I want the one of Infernos. You've only got one Retaliate. So... let's at least do some damage. Skip that movement, and yeah, I think we need to turn invisible and generate some fire for next turn. And that will at least get us ice spikes working. Heal up, nothing in range, so skip the attack. No point using a minor stamina potion just yet. Okay, cauterize and unbridled power. The other way around. I want you to go as slowly as possible. Ice spikes encompassing shadow. Okay, that's going to give them a chance to get a bit closer. Okay, Elementalist. That is just out of range. We can hit this guy, so at least there's that. Or we can step in and hit both of them, but then the Bandit Guard is going to definitely come for us. So I think we'll get the Archer. And stunned him as well. That's alright. Let's get back behind here. So, Berserker. Stunning this, probably a good choice. Even though we're going to have to retaliate, we'll put a wound on him and a stun. And we'll just move around, ready for next turn. We'll keep the Amulet of Life for the moment. Okay. We could do a long rest. This guy's going to come in. This guy's going to come in. The others are stunned. So I feel we can get away with it. Yeah. The Harrower is not going to make it. Bandit Guard is not coming in. So, here's the first long rest. We're going to lose Break the Chains. I don't think we're going to be pulling people around. Or maybe we'll lose Fatal Fury. We'll lose Break the Chains. Should have used the amulet before we did that. That was a mistake, because we would have immediately got him back. So, on that thought, let's use the Wand of Storms. Here is the long rest, and we will lose. We're going to use Crystallizing Blast on these 3 next turn. Let's lose something that we don't care about. Winter's Edge has got the potential to be really useful with that extra pierce. Let's lose Lava Eruption. I could Fire Blast these 3 actually next turn if I use the Wand of Infernos now. We've got air being infused right at the moment. Let's have a look. If I infuse cold, we'll get a stun. If I infuse earth, we'll get multiple targets. If we infuse fire, we get +2 attack for shaping the ether. So the +2 attack and multiple targets is nice. The stun is kind of vital, but we can get more stuns in the future with other things. I think probably just sticking fire out is going to be the most useful thing. Okay, we need to be a shiny distraction. Okay, we're going to resolute stand. We're going to move up to this doorway and block it. And we're going to cauterize all of these guys. You're going to die in 2 turns, so we're going to ignore you. And instead we'll do the ice spikes and infernal vortex. So that'll generate us a cold, which we can then use in the following turn to maybe do a Winter's Edge if we generate air this turn. Well, that Harrower is doing some nasty stuff. So we're going to have to be very careful with our cauterize. If we move to here, you're in range, you're in range, you're in range. You will come and hit us, you will attack us from where you are, which is fine. So, hit you. I actually probably should clear targets. Hit you, because you're already hit. You're going to die at the start of your turn, and you're on your way to death. Great. Let's get back resolute stand. Oh, we can't. Let's get back cauterize. That's a misclick on my part. Okay. Elementalist. Let's move down to here. This is going to hurt, but it's going to hit all 3 of them. Okay, we've generated ice. Let's generate earth. And let's generate air. And next turn we will hit them with a shaping the ether. which is going to be a stun push combination as we need. Ow, that's painful. Ow, that's painful. That's too painful. Let's lose Stoking Hail. Okay, we need you to die. That's going to be Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury, Furious Aid will try and stay where we are. Encompassing Shadow, Shaping the Ether. Let's try and hit these guys. He's doing another massive retaliate. Fine, we're not going to hit him then. I mean, we could in order to stun him, but it's going to hurt. If we push him back from this, would that still be fine? Yeah. Cool, we don't get hit by the retaliate because it's out of range. That works. Now this'll get us hit by the archer, but I think this is the right choice at this point. Let's get a Furious Aid going. And Fatal Fury, there's no one to hit, but we're going to drink our own healing potion. Okay, you are going to die next turn. You are stunned. So we've got nothing that's going to... Maybe Crystallizing Blast might hit you at extreme range. Oh, that's Burial Crystallizing Blast. Get 2 hits off. You can do Bounce Back to come in 1, 2, 3. Let's do it slowly. So we'll say Cauterize and Bounce Back. Okay, we have the box. Let's at least try and get a bit more damage out on this guy. Second Skin. Remove 2 -1s from your attack modifier deck. That's a really interesting one. Generated a little bit of wind there. That's some reasonable hits coming out. Okay, we need to Unbridled Power him. So, Shiny Distraction, Unbridled Power, we'll try and just get him stunned. And we're moving before he is, which is ideal. No point adding a wound to it. He'll take 1 damage this turn. He'll take 1 damage next turn, so if we can do just the tiniest little bit to him. Oh, look at this. He is toast. I really love Winter's Edge. When it lines up well, it is a very good card. Okay, long rest on the Elementalist. I don't think we're doing terribly. I don't think we're doing well. I don't think we're doing terribly. I think we might even ignore the gold there, which feels so wrong. You're going to grab some when you move up next turn. So let's push round. Okay, we will lose Gravel Vortex. Long rest on the Berserker. And we'll use Crystallizing Blast to catch up. So in the meantime, let's use Ice Spikes and Shaping the Ether to move up. Berserker, let's lose. I think we'll lose Fatal Fury. I do really like it as a card, but the others that we, well, maybe we could lose Resolute Stand. It's only useful if they get into direct close quarters with us. Okay, bounce back. 1, 2, 3. And let's say numb the pain for the, actually Fatal Fury for the moment, because we're not injured enough for it to be that useful. Crystallizing Blast will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And Winter's Edge for right now. I think we're going to have to rest before we go into the next room anyway. Yeah, we've got 2 rooms left with this. So if we do open the door, everything that I've got in here I want to be really using. 1, 2, 3. We could try and do a Cauterize, but I don't think we're going to be close enough to really do that. We could put you in the doorway with Encompassing Shadow. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And if we're doing that, that means that they might get a chance to move first if we move slowly. I say Furious Aid, do a bit of healing either on ourselves or on our friend. And numb the pain just to pass. Okay, big stone golem right in the doorway. And this guy, rather unexpectedly. Okay. We could use the Wand of Storms. Except he's going to come to there, he's going to go to there. Yeah, let's generate air for next turn. may as well generate fire for next turn as well. I don't think Burial's going to be particularly useful for us. Burning the card is going to be more use if we actually do stuff. He's only moving one, so he's not going to get close enough. He's going to come right up next to us. Yeah, let's just skip the attack. It's a little painful, but it's fine. Get the healing on you. Okay, let's do some shenanigans. So if we go from the brink, we can go boom, 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 and push you back. We can then cauterize. Over here, short rest. Losing crystallizing blast, not keen on it, but we're going to shaping the ether this guy. So let's infernal vortex, shaping the ether. Well, the stone golem is going to do some ranged shenanigans. Right in your face, mate. 0 damage, don't like it, but... Did a whole bunch of damage to him. What's he going to do? He's only going to move 2, so he's going to move to there. So we may as... but then he's going to attack at range. So we may as well come in a bit. Come on in. Push you back. And hit you both with some damage. This might hurt. Okay, got lucky on that one. Got very unlucky with that one. Let's burn ice spikes. Hey, no way I'm doing that. Unbridled power will let us stun this guy. Winter's Edge will be a solid hit on him. So let's do that. So step on in. Get the stun on you. It's a big hit. We're immobilized, so skip the movement, but at least we get the disadvantage for anyone attacking us. And you're going to come in and you're going to take a swing, but it's better that we focus on this guy because you're going to die next turn. So I will take that. He will be dead before he has a chance to react. You'll be dead next turn. It's painful, but it's fine. These are both going to die. So long rest. Long rest. Okay, let's lose unbridled power at the... Let's lose Fatal Fury. And over here we need... We need to focus as much as possible on just moving to the end. So I think we're going to have to lose Winter's Edge. Starting with you. Infernal Vortex Burial. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then rest. 1, 2, and then rest. 1, 2, and then we might not make it. We might be out of distance. We'll have to try. We'll have to see how we do. So Shiny Distraction will let us at least loot a little bit of that. And Numb the Pain. This is definitely going to be a stretch. Let's say Bounce Back and Furious Aid. I think because of this, we're going to end up failing the mission. Which is a big shame. Let's do a long rest on the Elementalist. You know what? Let's go this side. And push. Actually, no. Let's skip the push. Let's just stun you. Put a wound on you. So no one's going to be pulling us in. That's for certain. Short rest on our lovely friend. I think we're going to need to do a Numb the Pain and a Cauterize. And we're just going to have to work with what we can at the back. Come on in, suffer a little bit of damage, because this works towards our perk in order to stun you. Heal up just a little bit, and we will hit these two with the wounds for what it's worth. Yeah, there's no way we're getting through that doorway. Okay, Bounce Back and Furious Aid. Let's just start smacking things. We'll do a long rest with the Elementalist, because they weren't going to be moving anyway. That's a big hit. Okay, let's lose Shaving the Ether. Shining Distraction from the Brink. Film Vortex Encompassing Shadow. We're going to pretty much lose as soon as the Elementalist falls over, but on the off chance we don't, we might be able to grab a little bit of money nearby. I would love to be able to move past you. I really would. And attacking him is going to do nothing, so skip the attack. Such big hits. Short rest on the Berserker. Let's say bounce back, we'll go grab this money, and Furious Aid, we might kill this guy. And we'll do a long rest on the Elementalist. At the very least, it's a bit of extra money that we're going to walk away with from this. That is such a big hit. Yeah, we've got nothing left in the tank. And with that, we're not going to be able to succeed with the final bit. So we'll just grab what gold we can before the game makes us finish up. Let's step in and grab this, and we will stab you. Well, 27 gold and a spot of XP. Only 3 ability XP for the Berserker, though, which is a bit of a shame. A valiant effort, but yeah, we needed more pacing through that and less damage directly on us. And maybe following the instructions of not trying to kill everything would have been preferable. But with the amount of damage they were doing at the range they were doing, I don't know if that would have been the right call either. Hard to say, hard to say. With our 147, we could potentially boost Shiny Distraction. But I think it's still worth us saving up for turning Break the Chains into a massive multi-disarm thing. Or putting a wound on Winter's Edge. But Winter's Edge doesn't have the biggest range. Okay, we'll keep saving up for the moment. So, an unfortunate failure, but we will, as always, try again next time. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.